Okay, the final part of the review. Let's look at part G, where we have a piecewise function and several limits referring to different sections of this function. So the first one, we're looking at -2 from the left, so we need to find the left side of -2, which is way up here. So this is the left of x equals -2. And so I'm going to plug in -2 to that piece on the left side. So that'd be 2 times -2 plus 3, which is -1. So there's your answer to 37. 38, we're looking at the right side of x equals -2, and the right side is right here. You want to stay just to the right. I know that x is greater than 3 is on the right side of 2, but you don't want to go that far away, or -2 I mean. So the right side of x equals -2 is right here, which means I want to use 5x squared minus 5. It's 5x squared. Whatever. -2 squared minus 5. -2 squared is 4. 4 minus 5 is -1. And then 39 is going to be really easy because we have to consider both sides of x equals -2, and we just did both sides. We did the left and the right, and what we just determined is both left and right are going to -1, which means this one is -1. It has absolutely nothing to do with the top being equal to -2. Please don't let that throw you off. It's because my left and my right are equal. And actually, we could have answered 39 even if that equal sign wasn't there. I tried to white out the equal sign. I got too much. But don't let that part confuse you. So let's move on to number 40. Number 40. I want to do 3, which means I need to look at both the left and the right. So I have to look at both sides. And the left and right side of 3 are represented by different equations. So I'm going to have to look at the left side. Limit as x approaches 3 from the left. And the left side is up here. This is the left of 3. And so I'll plug 3 in there. That'd be 3 squared, which is 9, minus 5. So we get an answer of 4. And then the limit, as that says limit, as x approaches 3 from the right. The right side of 3 is right here. The right of x equals 3. And so if I plugged in 3 there, 3 cubed is 27. Those are not equal. One side is approaching 4, the other side is approaching 27. Therefore, this whole thing does not exist. Left and right sides were different. So there's our answer to 40. 41, we are looking at both sides of 0. Both sides. And this one ends up being kind of nice. Unlike number 40, where we had to work out 2 individual limits and compare their answers, both sides of 0 are right here. If I'm going from -2 to 3, both sides of 0 are in this middle piece. So we're just going to plug in 0 to that, and we get 0 squared minus 5 gives you an answer of -5. And then finally, f of 3 means find out what's happening exactly when x is equal to 3, and that happens down here at the bottom. X cubed is the piece when x is equal to 3, and so we would plug in 3. 3 cubed is 27, and there are all of your answers for this section.